Let's try out all of the new makeup that I picked up from the Sephora sale. This makeup I think will be perfect for spring as well. So let's get started. So I bought two foundations, or a foundation, what are they called? A skin tint serum and a gel tint product. So I have the Estee Lauder Futurist Skin Tint Serum, and then I have the Milk Gel Grip Gel Tint. So today I'm just gonna go with the Milk one. We're gonna try the Estee Lauder in a different one because I can't incorporate both. I want to show you how this one looks on my face, so I'm excited. But before we get into this one, let's do the brows, because I bought a new brow product, and this is by Gucci, and this is the Gucci Eye Crayon, and in the shade 3, I believe it is. Yeah, 03. So it comes with a spoolie on one end, which is a quite very hard and sharp spoolie. So it actually brushes the brows very good, even without product in them. I like it. Just don't poke your eyes with it. So it feels very rough. And then the crayon is very similar. If you have the Gimme Brow Volumizing Pen by Benefit, it gives me the same similar vibes. Very powdery crayon, so you can see they're almost identical. So keep that in mind, that if you do have this one, you don't really need this one, but formula wise they are very similar. This feels just a little bit more powdery, but it's very hard to tell the difference. And obviously the Gucci one is more expensive, so I would go for the cheaper one just to save some money, because you kind of get the same type of brow, if you know what I mean. But I'm happy I have this. I purchased this during the sale. And other thing is, I think with this one, the Gucci one, I don't see throughout the day any flakes. I think with the Benefit, I've noticed a couple of flakes if I touch my brows, but it's nothing too bad. So it makes them look very natural, and filling them right in the right spots is just really pretty. I'm happy I have this, and again, I would purchase this during the sale because it's expensive. Okay, let's move on to the Milk Gel Grip Gel Tint in the shade 2. This one comes in 35 milliliter, which is 1 fluid ounce. It's a little bit messy, but it's okay because it is perfect for traveling. And it is quite thick, as you can see. It's not liquidy. It's not dripping liquid. So it's a very interesting product. I'm going to use my new Makeup by Mario F4 brush. Like I said in my whole video, this is going to be my foundation brush. And then I have another one for cream products, for bronzer and blush. So let's go in with this big one and see, and then I'm gonna go with a sponge as usual. So I love that I can use both, because sometimes I want this bigger side, and then sometimes I want the smaller side to get into the, it's like into the small areas of the face. But this brush, it's like having the BK Beauty 101 brush, I think it's called, and then the little one all in one. That's what it feels like. Look how beautiful this skin tint is. Now, spoiler alert, I did wear this for 2 days already. I've tried it, and I have been obsessed with it. It wears really nice. It makes the skin look like your skin, but better. Look how pretty that is. I'm just gonna go with the sponge now to make sure I eliminate everything. I really love the finish. Very hydrating. It feels very lightweight. It covers enough. It's more than light coverage for a skin tint, what I feel. Very similar to the Hourglass. Maybe I will compare them one day so I can show you the difference. I just think that it looks really beautiful. It's just a perfect skin tint. I'm loving it. And I have dry and mature skin. So beautiful. Shade 2, if I didn't mention. Let's move on to bronzer. I picked up one bronzer because I have had purchased bronzers before the Sephora sale as well. But I wanted this bronzer by Makeup Forever. This is the Artist Sculpt S400 Precious Latte bronzer. That would be the shade. It's pretty. It looks very lightweight, but it looks so natural on the skin. So if you do have fair skin like I do, if you're a little bit more tanner than I am, then this bronzer won't show up on your face. But if you have fair skin, it looks so nice. So let's go in with my favorite brush. This is the Hourglass brush. And then just like to go into the product like this and bronze the face. And look at that. It's perfect shade for the most natural bronze that you want. Problem is that it looks like there's a little bit of product in here. Let's see. 12 months shelf life, made in Italy, and it has 4 grams, which is 0.14 ounces. So we'll see if I'm gonna hit pan fast on this product because I'm loving it. I wish it was bigger, but again, it looks very cute and easy to travel. I'll do one side so you guys can see the difference. Wow, it's just so pretty. Look at that. So here it is with the bronzer, and then here it is without. I think it's just, when you look at it, it's like nothing, right? Something very simple, barely showing type of color. I've noticed that if I were to apply it with a different brush, it doesn't look as nice as when I apply it with this brush. For some reason, this brush just picks up the perfect amount that I need. The other brush, it seemed like I had to keep going into it to get to this level. So keep in mind that the perfect brush also matters when you apply your products. So this is how I know that this is good, because if I were to apply this with another brush, and it happened to me with a blush, with the Tower 28 blush, I've applied it with a different brush than my favorite one, and it did not look as nice on my cheek than when I applied it the following day with this one. So I think a brush matters before you judge the product. Just try different brushes. So I like to give the products more chances by trying it with different brushes or different products underneath before I make my final decision. But I can tell you right now that this bronzer is top bronzer in my collection. I love it. Okay, so for blushes, I picked up, should we move to blushes or highlighter? Let's move to highlighter first. It's gonna be all powder products today on my face. I picked this one up by Dior, the Dior Forever Glow Luminizer, and the shade I picked up is 03 Pink Halo. Look how pretty it is. I love that it looks not chunky, glittery. It looks very lightweight and barely there highlight, but with the intensity, very strong intensity of a highlight. I love the mirror. Now for this, I think I'm gonna go into this one, this Hourglass dual-ended brush, which is smaller. So I'm gonna go with the smaller side. Let's see how it's gonna look on my face. I haven't worn highlighters in a long time. I wanna wear this one because it looks really pretty. And I love this color. I think it's just the perfect color. It's not too golden, not too yellow, and not too icy white. I think this is the perfect shade for me. Wow, it's so pretty. It feels very lightweight and non-powdery. That's what I like, especially if you have mature skin around this area throughout the day. You'll eventually see it going into your fine lines and emphasizing those fine lines. But I don't see it now. It's really pretty. So what do you guys think? It's very natural looking, you see? And you don't see any dryness or powder. I'll zoom you in a little bit. I think it looks so pretty. Look. So if I smile, you don't see powdery. You see shine, kind of like a cream. So I love this. I'm happy I have it. Packaging here looks kind of more, not as luxurious as the one that's more white beige for the highlighter and the bronzer that I have. But I love the product inside. So it's okay because then I can tell the difference between what's a highlighter and bronzer. For blush, I have 2 blushes. I have a cream blush, which I have worn. It lasted all day long and it's so beautiful on the face. And this is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizing Blush. A little bit goes a long way. First, I thought this was a mini and not a full size product, but it's as pigmented as the Rare Beauty ones. So just put a little drop on your hand and don't just go directly on your face because it's super pigmented. Love the formula, love how long it lasted. We're going to use this in a different video, but today I want to try this one and I have not tried it off camera, and this is the YSL Make Me Blush powder blush, but I can't tell the shade. Is it 42 or J52E? But that's the shade, and it's this one right here, the pink one. We're gonna use a pink blush today, perfect for spring. And I'm gonna go with my favorite Hourglass brush, which is the smaller side right here, and let's try it out. I did swatch it. It's very powdery, so I barely, you see, touch it. And let's see how it looks on the cheek. So it's definitely more powdery than the Dior ones. Dior ones seem a little more pressed, but on the face, it feels like you're applying a highlighter. Look how pretty that is. I know it's on top of the highlighter, but it feels very lightweight and not powdery at all. Ooh, it has a nice sheen to it as well. I have been going for pink blushes lately. I'm gonna go with this side and mash everything together. That is really pretty. I love it. Super, super nice. Love the packaging. I just love YSL's packaging. I love the bronzer too. Maybe we'll do a full face of YSL one of these days, but I think it looks gorgeous. So here it is. You can intensify it if you want more pink. Do I want more pink? I think I'm pretty pink. It looks really pretty. Lightweight, it doesn't feel powdery. Yeah, it looks very nice. I'm happy with it. Is it same as Dior? I think because Dior is not as powdery, that would be the only difference. But I think on the cheek it looks the same as Dior. Maybe Dior ones are a little bit more lightweight, I feel, because of the less powder, but that's my first impression. Let's move on to the eyes. I'm excited. I'm just gonna use my old MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly just to prime the eyes since we don't have a concealer, just so that we can get rid of those oils. Now, I have worn this product before on my eyes yesterday, and I have used the BK Beauty 201 brush. That's all I used to apply it, and I loved it. It is really the truth when people say this product lasts all day long without creasing. It doesn't smudge or budge. I took a nap with it. I rubbed my eye and it's still there, and I'm talking about this beautiful product, the Giorgio Armani, the Armani Eye Tints. I picked up the shade 22M and 67S. Now, someone here mentioned another shade, which I did save it, which is more of a cool tone one, and I'm gonna pick that one up too as soon as it becomes available and it's in stock, because it's out of stock now. And it looks so pretty on the eye. And then, so I got a matte and a shimmer because I want to use both. So here is 22M, and then the other one is the 67S, which is the shimmery one. I put it on top of that Dior highlighter. That looks pretty together. You can see when you shift it, it changes a little bit of that color. It's so pretty. Okay, so the way I apply this, go one eye at a time because you don't want this to dry and not be able to move it anymore. So I'm just gonna apply it on the eyelid like this, a couple strokes. Then I'm gonna go with this BK Beauty brush and just blend it. It's so easy to use. This has more of a warmth to it, and it's just perfect all over the lid shade and transition shade. See, that's all there is. So look at this eye and then this eye. I think it's just perfection. Okay, so you can apply even less if you want, but I'm gonna go with the same amount. I have not worn this two on top of each other, so I'm curious to see how they go together. I have not used my finger with it, so I don't know how it will go just using your finger. You know how you can use the Bobbi Brown ones, but you guys know how much I love my Bobbi Brown ones. I am really loving this one so much. It just feels more lightweight, and this one just didn't crease. I didn't feel any product in my eyelids there. Okay, it looked really pretty. Let me quickly, I'm just gonna apply a little bit of my NARS concealer just to brighten this area up a bit here, because I feel like it needs some brightening. Okay, let's move on to the 67S one, which is this nice shimmery one. And let me prepare a brush. For this one, I'm going to use this flat brush, the BK Beauty 203. And I'm going to put this right in the middle here. And then just use this brush to just tap it on the eye. Focusing it mostly in the middle here. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so nice and so intense, yet so subtle. So you can see when I move my eye, like it feels like nothing's there. But when I move it certain way, you can see the intensity. Should we intensify this one a little bit more? And I love that it doesn't pick up the other shade underneath. You don't see patchiness, and they actually work good together. So that's pretty. I'm so happy I have this. I want more shades. They're so expensive though. Okay, I have one more product for the eye. I bought this YSL eye crayon, and I bought the brown shade. It's a waterproof eye pencil in the shade 2. I love that it comes with this winged brush here, which is just perfect. That's all I need. And then here is the crayon. Look at that nice brown. So all I want is just this outer V corner of my eye. I just want to give it a little bit of a line. Just like that, and then use this brush to define it more here. Ah, that looks so pretty. I love it. So here is one eye with it. It's hard to talk when I do my wings, but I think it looks really pretty, and I love how the brush softens the liner a little bit if you want, or you can leave it as intense as you want. Yeah, I think it looks really pretty. I love this color. It's nice, soft brown. It's not black, and it lasts a lot longer than the Hourglass one. I can definitely say that the Hourglass one that I have is a little bit more creamier. This is creamy, but more long-lasting creamy. Okay, before we put mascara, which you guys know, I have a setting spray. Okay, so here is what the eyes look like, the complexion. I think it looks really pretty. Let me zoom you in one more time so you guys can see. I have no filters on my videos. I don't even know how to add a filter with my camera, but I think the complexion looks nice. I'll give you my final thoughts on each product at the end of the video. Okay, so let's go with the setting spray, and I bought a mini because I wasn't sure if I would love this one. This is the One Size Until Dawn, and the mini one has 46 milliliters, and it was 23 Canadian. The big one is 43, and it's like much larger. Does it say shake well? This is waterproof, transfer proof, smudge proof, all day wear. Yeah, shake well and keep 10 to 12 inches away from the face. Okay, I'm excited. I love the smell. It's like putting hairspray on your face. Just hold your breath. But it smells nice. I really love it. When it comes out, it doesn't come out like, it's not like a water, like a regular setting spray. You feel air and something going on your face. That's how I can describe it. Kind of like like hairspray. That's what I feel. Now, I did wear this and I do see a difference in my face. I think wearing this compared to a regular setting spray, more hydrating, I think this makes I feel like my makeup lasted much longer than a regular setting spray. Now I'm going to quickly apply my mascara. This is my Tartelette Extra Large Tubing Mascara. I love this. I just purchased another one. This is after the sale now. It was out of stock during the sale, so I purchased the brown one. This is black, and I purchased 2 brown ones. One for my daughter, one for me. But I'm going to quickly apply this, and I'll be back with lips and final thoughts. Okay, so the eyes are complete. Face is done. I think everything looks stunning. Let's move on to lips. So I have 2 lip liners by Makeup Forever, and they are my favorite lip liners from what I've discovered. I love this even more than the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I love the Charlotte Tilbury one too. I feel like these are more long lasting. So I have Anywhere Caffeine and Wherever Walnut. So Anywhere Caffeine and Wherever Walnut. Okay, so today, because it's the newest one, I'm gonna use this one, Anywhere Caffeine. I can swatch them here so you guys can see the difference. Okay, so Anywhere Caffeine is right here, which is more of a nude brown, and Wherever Walnut, maybe I should use Wherever Walnut because the lip product I have today is more on that color. But these are my top 2 favorite shades. I haven't tried the other ones, but from what I know, I like with lip products. So I'm gonna use this one, Wherever Walnut. This is kind of like my lips, but more intense. Isn't that pretty? It's just perfect. I love it, and it lasts so long, so long. Okay, now the lip product that I have today, it is not from Sephora, but it came from the US to Canada at Shoppers Drug Mart. I do have a video on it, like a short. I picked up 3 shades, and this is the Naturium Phyto Glow Lip Balm. Mine is in the shade Petal. This one I'm using today because I find like it fits very well with the blush and everything. But I picked up 3 shades, so check out that video if you want to see the other shades. It's a nice thick formula. You have to squeeze hard for the product to come out. There it is. And it looks really nice on the lips, natural and hydrating, not sticky, not goopy. And I think paired with this lip liner, it looks really pretty, and I love it. It has a little bit of a tint, very affordable. They're $14 at Shoppers Drug Mart. This is Canadian. I don't know how much they are in the US, but I picked mine up online. I did go to the Shoppers Drug Mart in store, and I've noticed some of them didn't carry them or they had no idea about them. So I picked mine up in like online. So if you do go to a Shoppers Drug Mart, keep in mind that I don't know if all of them yet are carrying them, so online was my best option. Okay, oh, so pretty. I love it. Okay, let me bring you in close one more time. I really love how the eyes turned out. I love this eyeshadow so much. I can tell you that I probably like it a tiny bit more than my Bobbi Brown, and you guys know how much I love my Bobbi Brown. So I want to pick up more shades. I want to pick up those shades that one of you have mentioned that is more of a cool tone shade. Definitely have my eye on that. But everything looks nice, pretty, just perfect, natural, gorgeous. Let's start with the brow product. Let me find it first. Oh, here it is, Gucci. I forgot to mention it also came with this Gucci sharpener as well. But love this product. Very beautiful, very natural looking. Fills in the brows exactly where you want them. I have it. It's expensive. I would say wait for a sale to spend your money on this if you really want to try it. If you do have that Benefit product, this one, very similar. So this is cheaper. Keep that in mind. Definitely recommend this one. But if you want to save money, go for the Benefit one. Next, what did we apply? foundation or skin tint. This is the Milk Makeup Grip Gel Tint. I think it looks beautiful, natural. I actually love that it's not like every other skin tint and being liquidy and lightweight. I want it more creamy, which this is what it is. It has that cream and intensity, but feels very lightweight. Like it feels like a skin tint, but it acts like a foundation, and it looks like more of a medium coverage foundation. So I love this. For bronzer, this, you don't think that you would love this so much, but I love it. I actually love the cute packaging. You know, it's something that I know I will probably hit pan because I will use it so much. It's so natural. You don't have to fuss with it. You just use a nice fluffy brush, bronze your face, and you're good to go so fast. And the product inside feels very lightweight. And don't be afraid of this color. It looks light, but it transfers very nice and natural on a fair skin. Love it. For the highlighter, I am obsessed with this. I have been using only liquid highlighters because of my more mature skin around this area, but this will be on my desk using it non-stop because it looks pretty. And let's try it in the inner corner of the eye as well for that intense brightening effect. See? I think it looks really, really pretty. You can use this in so many ways. Inner corner, you can even use it all over the eyelid with some mascara or just as a highlighter. It looks really pretty. I'm happy I have this. And my YSL blush, it is beautiful. Now, do you need this? You don't need any of these products, but I wanted to pick them up and try them out because I want to try new products and not always the same ones. Very similar to Dior. What can I say about this? Beautiful shade. It's not as bubblegum as it looks in here. I love that it's soft. I love that it's lightweight. Gives you that nice sheen to the cheek. You can build it up, but it's just a perfect pink shade for your cheeks. So I love the formula as well. If I were to recommend Dior or this, it's very hard. This is more powdery, Dior is more pressed. So I love the Dior ones, but I love this one too. Maybe Dior because it's not as powdery. But again, this gives you the same effect with the being more powdery. So that's kind of the only difference. The liner, the YSL liner, definitely recommend this over the Hourglass one. I love my Hourglass one. I will still use it. But if you want it to be not as creamy, use this. Maybe the Hourglass one, it's also good for the waterline because it's more creamy. So I love both. It's hard to choose. But this, it's so pretty. It's so pretty and it lasts so long. For my lip liners, I recommend this over the Makeup Forever, those wooden pencils. These are long-lasting, waterproof. They don't last you all day, but they last you longer than a regular lip liner. So for that reason, they're worth the money. The other ones, I don't think they're worth the money because you put them on and 5 minutes later, they're gone. But the other ones, you can also use them on the eye, the darker shades if you want. So yeah, I love this ones and these two shades in particular. You guys know how I feel about my mascara. I love this mascara. Favorite brush ever. If I were to choose two brushes, I would, no, should we choose three? No, three brushes. I would choose the Makeup Forever F4, this Hourglass one, and then my favorite for cream blush, my Rose Ink number 3 brush. These are my top 3 favorite brushes that I reach for every day. Oh, no. And my Nude Sticks Bend and Bluff. I want another one. For this one applies foundation, so pretty. Okay, so I guess if I forgot anything in this video that I've tried and I didn't mention, I want to say that I loved everything. There's no flop in this video. They're all amazing. Thumbs up. And oh, of course I forgot. It's right in front of me. My setting spray. Love this one. I definitely recommend it. Go with the mini one and try it for yourself and see if you like how it feels. I don't know how healthy it is to inhale the fumes from this. You know, I wanted to try it, something different than a regular setting spray. We'll see how I go moving forward. extremely flammable, may explode when if heated. So I don't know, don't travel with this one, I guess. Anyways, that's it from me today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this haul and how the look turned out. Let me know down below if you're planning on getting anything that's on your wish list. And that's it from me today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.